Because the judicial system in Canada is so corrupt that it's complicated up to the federal level. The judicial system, the federal judges are only there to protect the state interests. And that is why they're passing some files to associate judges. Because if they go against the state, it will be difficult for them to progress as a normal judge. The judicial system is so corrupt to the extent that the Minister of Justice and Attorney General of Canada tender his resignation from the Parliament and join a chamber called FASCEN, which is one of the influential chamber across Canada who engage in manipulation of judicial system with their connection across Canada. A lot of people have suffered the way I did based on my personal experience because I've been personally targeted systematically to oppress me because I'm too vocal in voicing the injustice that I have countered in Canada for decades. The system is so corrupt that if you do not have a good contact in the system, it will be difficult for you to have a justice. Personally, I have suffered so much from the hands of the Canadian judicial system, which is designed to protect the states other than protecting the vulnerable people that need their assistance from the system. The court is not designed in Canada to be the hope of common man, rather to protect the interests of the political elites. There is no way one can get system ratified without the government overhauling the judicial system. In order to get things right in the system, the judiciary must be overhauled and be solely independent, because as it is, the Canadian judicial system is not independent. They cannot take decisions without influence of the central government. So, proclaiming that Canada championed the human rights in the world is a fallacy and a fairy tale. This is my own personal experience, and I have vast experience and evidence of what I'm talking. It's not the way it is on ground. You can read everything you want to read online or newspaper about the judicial system in Canada. But what I'm telling you is you need to be on the ground in order to have the experience I'm telling you. Systematically, everything is blocked with systematic operation and the reprisal action against those who speak against the government. It is very unfortunate that Trudeau have spent how many years in the government. Up to the time of his resignation, he did not reverse the corrupt judicial system in Canada. It's impossible for judicial system, especially federal judges, to operate independently without the influence of the government. The day the system will be independent, I hope this will happen in this 21st century. Again, my personal experience with the federal court and judicial system in Canada is not a one to write good about, because racism still exists in Canada, stereotype still exists in Canada, criminalization still exists in Canada, negligence of judicial system and ignorance of some judges who put their own selfish interests to be promoted against the normal justice